Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm Dimitri, this is Auto Gear Reviews, and today it's raining in Sydney, so it's a little bit easier to review a new wonderful product while sitting at home. So we are sponsored by Lamtto, our old friends Lamtto, who have already sent to us a couple of products in the past. Lamtto is a recognizable brand with a big selection of variety of smart screens for your car. It's those heads-up displays and smart screens, depending on what terminology you prefer, the ones that are replacing your busted or old or never existent screen in your car if you would like Android Auto or Apple Carplay connectivity and just a colorful, nice screen in your car, either in addition to the one you have or to replace one. Okay, so in this particular case we have this nice product which is called RC17. RC17 is different from the previously reviewed products of Lamtto. We've seen RC11 and we've seen RC13. Those reviews are on our channel. This thing, RC17, is a new model, which basically, as you can see here on the screen, it is supporting both the landscape, the traditional landscape, as well as the portrait orientation. Also, Lamtto, I would say their calling card, what makes them very, very different from anything else, from any other brand that produces smart screens, is the other contraptions, other ways that they allow you to fit these things into your car. What you can expect from any other brand, including Lamtto in this case, is some kind of stand with some kind of 3M sticky cushion that allows you to, peel off the sticky, stick it onto your dash of your car and have it there nicely, right? But Lamtto goes one step further, far more than one step further. There is not just a sticky pad. There is not just a classic suction cup, I suppose, holder as well on an arm that allows you to clip on then into the body of the actual screen, and that way you have it right in front of you somewhere there on your dash in the car. This thing has a separate, now in this case it's a vent-based hook with a magnetic pad. And this screen can be very nicely, very easily fitted onto that magnetic pad. In this video, we're going to be also looking at the test drive that I did with this thing installed and checking, does it shake, does it not shake, does it hold? Spoiler alert, it does hold, nothing shakes, it works really, really, really well. So I love Lamtto for they are not just creating a solid screen for you. They are also going one step further and thinking, how is the usability of this thing? How is it going to be used? Where is it going to be placed? Will the person feel like the big screen there on top of their dash is going to be obstructing their view? Because often larger screens such as RC13, such as those from other brands, many other brands that we've reviewed, yeah, they have that effect. You put them on top of your dash and it's massive over there. This thing, with the help of this magnetic kind of hook thing, holder for your vent, it allows you to place it rather unobtrusively to the side, somewhere to the right hand side, to the left hand side, depending on where your vents are. It works with both vertical vents, by the way, before you ask, and horizontal vents. I think it was designed for horizontal vents, for those that are adjustable horizontally, the slits where that hook goes in and you're able to fit it there. But in my case of my Subaru Outback, as you can see, I've fitted it quite nicely and it still works fine, and I've driven around Sydney today with this thing working and it was perfectly fine. What else is in the box? Well, you wouldn't be surprised by a whole bunch of cables. Power cable, obviously, USB-C power output on one side and 12-volt cigarette lighter output on another. Slightly disappointing is that the cable itself, the extension cable, is not detachable from the plug that goes into the cigarette lighter. It's attached together. So for example, if you simply wanted to detach the cable from that cigarette lighter plug and simply directly put it into, let's say, USB-C or USB-A port inside of your car, my Subaru has plenty of those, you cannot do that. You would need to use a different cable. Is it a problem? No. But is it worthy of mentioning to you? Yes, because I'm mentioning everything to you here. This thing also does not come with a pre-packaged with any kind of memory card. So you will get this for $140 on discount, roughly $140 American, which is a fair price for something like this in my humble opinion in 2024. But at the same time, some of these come with a pre-packaged memory card, so you literally just get this box, open it up, and everything is in there to make it work for you. This thing doesn't come with a memory card. Mind you, it's not like it's a dash cam. It's not like you need a memory card. It's just a optional memory extension if you would like to have some access to other audio materials. Perhaps you would be able to do that. Okay. Now, user interface, Lamtto original, its own user interface over here. It's nothing to write home about. I'm not gonna rant about it saying that it's too basic or it's too impressive. It's neither. I think it's okay. I think it does its main function, and I had one little glitch there, which I may or may not edit into this video, where I have connected my Android phone via Bluetooth, and I started playing a podcast audio, and I was able to control the podcast and the audio and pause it and restart it from my phone. However, even though the device is connected via Android Auto and the controls are available in that interface on Lamtto screen, I wasn't able to pause that audio using controls. I don't know if it's my own glitch. I don't know if it's my own phone. I have no idea. I'm not trying to kind of raise alarm bells over here, but honesty for honesty, I'm telling you the good and I'm telling you the not so good. So that was one thing that surprised me. What else to say? Lamtto products are already I've worked with them in the past, so I'm not surprised that they are solid. They are solidly built, nothing is creaking, the quality of the screen is great. I was driving in broad daylight and the brightness was fantastic. The brightness was fantastic. There are two built-in speakers inside of the system if you don't want to use aux cable or connect it via Bluetooth or FM radio to your car audio system. The built-in speakers are adequate. I think I'm going to use the word adequate here to describe their performance, but they are nothing to write home about either. And even at the maximum of the volume that you can change obviously on the screen there using settings of the system, it was on a quieter side, I'd say. So at maximum volume, I think that those speakers of the system should put out a little bit more of a volume. In my humble opinion, again, is it a showstopper? No. Would I be using built-in speakers still with this discovery? Yeah, I probably would. It's fine. It's not too bad. Yeah. What else is there to say? I do think that once again, I have to mention that the support in the standard UI, there is a button where basically you press that button and it explicitly changes orientation of the screen, how the system is showing to you the screen. It's not detecting it. It's not like a phone where you turn the phone and it changes the ratio of what it shows to you on the screen. You have to explicitly press the button and it changes how it projects the screen. It disconnects for a second, then it reconnects to Android Auto. In the process of doing that, it reboots itself naturally in there. But I think it's great that that option exists, because some of you would put that magnetic holder into event and would like it portrait mode, and some of you would prefer it landscape mode, traditional landscape mode. Choice is great. I am always a fan of choice. And there is probably nothing all that much else to say about this system. It's an 8-inch screen. It's a little bit bigger than RC11 that I mentioned at the beginning, which I think is good. I think it's bigger than a phone. Your eye kind of says to you, well, it's bigger than your phone screen, which is why this justifies its presence here as opposed to just using your phone for navigation. Not to mention that you may want to use your phone to text or do whatever else while this thing is doing its own thing. It's a dedicated screen, right? But at the same time, so it's big enough, but it's not massive. Again, that's a good thing. It doesn't occupy too much space, so I think this definitely is worth calling out, and hopefully it helps you make a decision whether or not you need a really massive screen for some reason, or whether or not this would be just right for you. So that's about it, my friends. If you have any particular questions about Lamtto RC17 or even other models, I'm not an official representative of the brand, but I'm a friend of the brand and I'm a partner of the brand in this case, being very proudly sponsored by them. Please leave a comment in the comments below. I'm no specialist, but I would be more than delighted to answer if I can. At the same time, please follow the links in the description to Lamtto website, read a little bit more about this product, take a look at it, maybe it's right for you. I think, again, compliments to Lamtto that they're not just producing yet another screen, just like every other screen, but they're exploring different contraptions on how to allow you to fit it into your car, as well as giving you slightly different, well, basically more options the merrier, because we all have different cars, we also have different needs. And I think Lamtto is one of those companies, not saying the only one, but one of the ones on the very edge of trying to satisfy that need and stay competitive. And I'd like to compliment that once again. Thank you for watching, especially if you watched the whole video, 10 minutes plus of this dedicated review of Lamtto RC17. Please check out the link in the description. Like this video so that more people can see it. As the more people see it, the merrier it gets in this little club of product reviews. And more reviews are coming. Dash cams we're going to be reviewing very shortly. More of the connectivity devices similar to this one that we reviewed today. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you next time about something else.